Abraham Lincoln, born in 1809 and died in 1865 from the war. Abraham Lincoln, the great, the 16th President of the United States, is one of the most famous and most admirable political leaders that this country or any country has ever produced. The freeing of more than 35 lakh slaves in his time of reign. However, in retrospect, we can see that the forces throughout the world working toward the abolition of slavery were irresistible. Many countries had abolished slavery even before Lincoln took office. And within 65 years of his death, most other countries did so. The most that Lincoln can be credited with accomplishing is having sustained the process in one country. Still, it might be asserted that Lincoln's chief accomplishment was in holding the United States here together in the face of the secession of the southern states. And for that alone, he deserves a place on this list. But it was the election. On this list of the election of Lincoln, get touched of the succession of the Union Southern states, or is it clear that the North would have failed to win the Civil War if someone or other than Lincoln had been president? After all, the North started the war with a great advantage in population and an even greater one in industrial production. Even if the North had not prosecuted the Civil War to a successful conclusion, the overall course of history might not have been greatly altered. The bonds of language, religion, culture, and trade between the North and the South are very great, and it seems probable that they would eventually have reunited. If the period of this unity had lasted for 20 years or even for 50 years, it would still be a minor incident in world history. It should also be remembered that even without the South, the United States would now be the fourth most populous nation on earth, the leading industrial power. Does this mean that Lincoln was an unimportant figure? Not at all. His career profoundly influenced several million people for his generation. However, that still does not make him as important as a mass man such as Mahavira, whose influence has continued for many centuries.